Ukraine is preparing for a renewed airstrike this winter. A missile targeted Kyiv without ending the relative calm of Kyiv without causing casualties but defended the waves of drone attacks overnight. Ukrainian officials greeted anniversary of recapture of Kherson City, regional capital, which was liberated in last major front shift a year ago. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky praised Kherson as revenge on Russia's daily ardment as city of hope. While revenge, only yesterday evening and this morning almost 40 drones and rockets. Ballistic attacks against Kyiv, drones and rockets against the Kharkiv region Odessa. He said, Ukraine is preparing for a renewed airstrike this winter after leaving thousands of heating or electricity at the freezing temperatures of systematic strikes in the country's energy network. Kiev City military administration said, after a long 52-day pause. A missile is the head of Sergiy Popko. The AFP journalists the center of Kiev had heard 2 strong explosions and saw trails in the sky. Dawn. The air sirens made a sound shortly after that. The Air Force said he had destroyed a missile approaching Kiev without reporting the losses. Air defenses last reduced a missile in Kiev on September 21. The falling ruins injured 7 people, including a child. Drone attacks. Regional military management chief Ruslan Kravchenko said 2 missiles damage 5 private houses between the 2 settlements in wider Kiev region. Air Force. Friday evening and Saturday 0300 between Moscow initiated by 31 attack drones. He said, Russian inhabitants sent most of the attack UAVs to the front areas. He added that Russia fired several missiles overnight, but whether no person has been dropped. On Saturday, according to the prosecutor's office, 2 men were killed in a Russian attack in the northeastern region of Sumy. Both missiles hit Odessa and wounded 3 people, including a 96-year-old woman who was hospitalized. The Ukrainians are worried that they could take a strike campaign for Russia's energy infrastructure, and warned Kiev that they would return to Russian oil and gas infrastructure. Energy Minister German Galushchenko, in an interview with Politico, said that if Ukraine's power network is constantly targeting Russia's oil and gas infrastructure would be fair. To prepare for possible attacks on energy facilities for a second winter, Zelensky Tuesday said that Ukraine uses more defense system. Zelensky also praised flexibility his country in a message congratulating inhabitants and soldiers for liberation of Kherson, capital same name. Ukraine always comes back always, Zelensky said. When we unite, and when we combine others. The Ukrainian forces rescued the southern city Kherson last November and led Russian troops to a shameful defeat for the Kremlin. The Russian forces along the river from Kherson City are still controlling areas where the region and shell